optimal has just become another buzzword in fitness or in the fitness industry that we kind of use to sell you shit and promote bullshit. Alright, so don't fall for it.
I'm an action man, and I make no apologies. I'm an action man, and I make no apologies. I'm an action man, and I make no apologies. Angry as I am, stand up and follow me.
Yo, Coach Lou, Logical Lifting, just finished training, sweaty as hell, thirsty as fuck. About to go home. Well, about to go back to the Zircone, aka the House of Strength. But I thought I'd do a quick little video in the car. You know, it's nice and warm. I'll just chill. And today's topic is on the buzzword optimal that I'm seeing all the time now in fitness. Everything's optimal apparently, which kind of begs the question, if everything's optimal, surely nothing's optimal. Oh, you know what I mean? But it's just, we aren't robots. You know, nothing's ever really optimal. It doesn't really exist. I mean, obviously the word exists, we can define it, but our lifestyles are never really optimal. You know, you might have this one guy, this 1 in a billion dude who's got like the perfect work schedule, perfect sleep schedule, you know, perfect stress management. Diet is perfect for them. They've stumbled across like the perfect coach that suits them, and they've got like this perfect program that really suits them, and yeah, everything's just streamlined and they're training, lifting, sleeping, living optimally. Is that going to happen for most of us? For the vast majority of us? For any of us? No, is it hell? Is it fuck? No way. It's just good enough is good enough when it comes to this shit, because again, optimal does not exist. And it's a good word to sell shit, or you know, every coach out there thinks their program or their system is optimal, but that's only, you know, the programming is only one piece of the pie. You know, you've got all the other shit that I mentioned, like stress management, you know, your schedules, your sleep schedules, your diet, all these other conflicting factors and these like little facets that kind of all go together. Because you can have, like I've said, the best, which again is another word, another buzzword, best, the best program or the best diet, or you know, you have the majority of them ticked off, but say you sleep 2 hours a night, then you're not going to get the best results or the most optimal results. Nothing's going to be optimal from there on. You know, if you're sleeping 8+ hours a night and it's good, deep sleep, you know, you're getting a decent rest. I mean, that'd be, you know, chance would be a fine thing, wouldn't it? That'd be the day. Your training's going really well, but you eat like an absolute shitbag, or you barely eat, or, you know, you just eat like an asshole. Then again, you're sabotaging yourself there. It's not optimal. So it can never be optimal, can it? What the hell's going on there? The screen's just gone dark. But yeah, good enough is good enough in this shit. You know, you've got to find something that works well and good enough for you at a given time, at that point in your life. And most like programs and systems from like good coaches, they'll factor that in, you know. If you know, that's what what's it called? Freaking auto-regulation is basically. But you know, being taught how to use that and how to use it is a different thing. That's why I think RPE can be useful if you know how to use it. And I'll admit that I personally wouldn't know how to use it. Like, I probably wouldn't be honest. So that's why I think it is a bit shitty, and I think it does open itself up for, you know, pussyitis. You know, people can say that was an RPE 10 when it was definitely like an RP 7.5 and they could have got another 5 reps out or something. But yeah, most systems will account for this. So you've just got to find out what works well enough for you at a given time. And if you're making progress, and you're getting results and everything's going well, you're feeling good, you're not feeling like shit, you've no nagging injuries or issues, then crack on with it. Don't think, don't get caught up in trying to be optimal or train optimally. Because again, you know, I must have said it now about 10 times in this little 5-minute video. Optimal is not a thing in training, or it's a very unlikely thing that's going to happen, that we're going to kind of be able to manifest. So yeah, just focus on being good enough, because it's like people say, you know, these diet gurus and that. It's like there's no point being perfect 20% of the time, or 10% of the time, or fuck it, 50% of the time. You know, just pull a random percentage out of the hat. You know, there's no point being perfect, you know, 90% of the time, if the 10% you absolutely destroy your progress because you just, I don't know, you spend like 2 days of the week in Chinese buffet or some shit. But when you could be pretty good or decent 100% of the time. You know what I mean? It's, you know, overall, the long-term like results and the long-term progress you're going to make by being good enough or doing well is going to trump the short-term or even the long-term progress you're going to make being optimal or perfect, you know, 20, 30, 40% of the time. So just think, when you kind of factoring all this shit in, like diet, lifestyle, blah, 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 all the shit I've just said, just think, is it good enough? You know, it doesn't have to be perfect, because then that just adds another stress to you, another factor that you're kind of trying to throw in there, that another needless kind of stress that you're putting on yourself. Yeah? So don't think, oh, is my program or is my training optimal? Because then you're going to look at other things and you're going to flit about, and then at the end of the day, you've made like fuck all progress and you're back to square one, and you're thinking, shit, it's been like 3 years and I can't bench more than 60 kilos or some daft shit. Hopefully not, anyway. But yeah, that's just like the little mini PSA, mini rant. Don't get caught up in being optimal, training optimally. No matter what like certain coaches or systems kind of tell you and promote. There's a lot of good ones out there, but you can even just train yourself and, you know, learn how to train. And you'll be fine. You'll be better off being good the majority of the time than you will being perfect some of the time. And I hope that makes sense. I hope you get that. But yeah, that's all. See ya.